Welcome to the short training video, how to reduce stress without wasting time on techniques that don't work. 2 things you need to know, plus one sabotaging mistake. Are you running ragged, doing laundry while having dinner and watching TikTok videos? With no time for anything but collapsing into bed only to wake up and do it all again the next day. Wondering all the while, is this happiness? It's common to be busy, to be working hard, stressed out, and rushing, all the while #winning while doing it. But is that sustainable? Is that a lifestyle you will pick for yourself? Is that what you really want? What about something different, where stress isn't your status quo? It's an experience of life, but it's fleeting. What happens when being stressed out is not your whole world 24/7? Where would you spend your extra time and your energy? You would spend it on you and what you love. Maybe you have no idea how to make this possible. If that's the case, then I might be able to help. I promise there's a life awaiting you where you spend time doing what you want and love to do without guilt or concern that something else is slipping through the cracks. I'm looking for my next 5 women that are serious about living a life of balance and stop normalizing exhaustion. That's how I'm here recording this short video for you today. I spent the better part of a decade feeling anxious, staying stuck, and just plain miserable. I also spent that time coping in unhealthy ways, stress eating, drinking too much, and spending what little time I did have on zoning out and not really enriching my life. And you can guess what happened. I burned out hard. I went from miserable to just plain unfunctional. In an ideal world, I could help you prevent that. But in reality, that's already happening for so many, and I want to share how I came out of it. Right now, I do what I love. I spend time helping people have awesome lives and being happy rather than reaching for it and not achieving it. I do that by coaching busy professionals with the knack for trying to do it all through a process I developed on my own journey back to wellness and happiness. Initially, I had to let go of a lot of things that didn't serve me. Some were habits, some were people, others were obligations that weren't mine to fulfill. This gave me energy to tackle something hard, and that was answering this question without guilt and total honesty. What did I really want from myself, from life, from other people? When I had my answer, which was living a life of growth, yet with ease and inner peace, serving people and helping them through my skills and talents honed over the years, all I need to do was create this life, step by step, task by task, giving myself compassion and grace all the way. It's not an easy process, but it did happen and it's been amazing. I can assure you there's a happier, relaxing, and more fulfilling life out there. With the space and time for self-care, healthy lifestyle routines, guilt-free binge watching, or joyful time with family and friends. But there is a common mistake that you make that creates a roadblock between you and relaxed free time. But first, 2 truths that stress-reducing articles, tips, and life hacks fail to mention that I'll share with you here. Truth number 1, when you're stressed out, you're tired. And when you're tired, you don't manage your stress well. And then you manage your time inefficiently. So you become stressed all over again. And truth number 2, your emotions aren't lined up with what you're actually spending your time on, which creates dissatisfaction with your life, which creates stress. You see, it's a vicious cycle and you're caught in the middle, seemingly with no way out. Because the all important question now is, well, where and how do I start to do better? And the common mistake many busy professionals make is believing that the answer to this question is, if I just had more time. A common problem I hear from my clients is that they don't have enough time. Maybe in a 30-hour day, they'd finally have time to do all the other stuff they wish they could do. Read a book, maybe do some extra chores, or just sleep in. But our minds, our biology don't work like that. We'd be absolutely exhausted and our minds totally wasted if our days were longer. We'd eat more food, we'd still not get that extra workout in, and we wouldn't have the work-life balance that we crave. The problem is that things are out of alignment in your life. What you spend loads of time on in a day isn't emotionally fulfilling to you. It isn't giving you what you need or want, and that is stressing you out. Not having our needs met is not just an unfortunate situation. It can ruin our capacity for contentment and being able to relax when free time actually shows up in your schedule, just perpetuating the cycle of stress and overwhelm. And figuring all of this out is not a one-person job. I use coaching too. So I'm introducing a solution. It's called clarity to action. There are three pillars: detach, clarity, and create. I help clients recognize what they have to do to detach and dismiss a lot from their lives that isn't working anymore. Next, you get clear on what you actually value spending your time on and why, and without guilt. And then together, we create and develop a maintenance plan for your new life, all the while increasing your joy and satisfaction. This requires skill and dedication at managing your time and your energy, which finally and permanently give you the opportunity to focus on what matters to you, living in fidelity to your truest heart's desires. Because for real, do you come home with all of your day weighing on your mind? Because if you do, then Clarity to Action coaching program is for you. You will learn how to let go of what doesn't serve you, regain precious energy, discover and stand up for what you value, and spend time on what emotionally moves you, not just going through the motions of living. Click the link below to apply to Clarity to Action coaching program and schedule your life-changing discovery call today.